Yo, what's up, bitches? And welcome back to the show in the hood of the Olga D. Yeah, I needed to do that. I'm still not over Olga D. Even though by now it's a few hours ago actually that I did that. Not a whole day, but a few hours. But I could still laugh my ass off about Olga D. It's amazing. Just simply amazing. Anyway, let's continue, shall we? I will decide it later. Now get Samantha. Time for the lineup. Lineup. Here comes the prize for the moments of freedom we had yesterday. Today we paid double. Olga D have prepared a long speech, yo. I couldn't translate it probably, keeping her tempo, but couldn't be silent either. Olga was watchful. Then I tried to remember all the rousing speeches I know and made them sound like hers. Fight and you will die. Run and you'll live. For Scotland. For freedom. Yeah, I think that sounds believable in a Russian pioneer camp. Or a Soviet pioneer camp. Samantha smiled blankly, but nothing has changed here. Once Olga finished threatening the orcs of Mordor, we were able to go for breakfast. She told about her surprise, without any delay. Alright guys, ever dreamed of having a part in a theatrical production? No? Well, actually yes. As once mentioned I think it was even an Everlasting Summer. Once was in school I played theater. But to be honest, I was pretty shitty. Like, I was really bad. It's amazing. Like, I never realized that when I actually played, but when I watched the tape of me playing theater, when I watched it years later, I was so bad. And not even so bad for a school pupil, but so bad in general. Like, I saw the other guys and the other guys were doing so well. And I was doing so bad. Well, anyway, no. Yes. We answered simultaneously. What yes? You don't even know what was the question. It's about the theater, clearly. Right, let's stage a play. Another offer you can't refuse. I didn't know that there is a drama group in the camp. It isn't. It's time to open it then. True. Actually, true. What is a camp without a theater group? No way. We don't have one because we don't need one. What do you have against the play? What is the play, actually? Romeo and Juliet. Well, what else? Gosh, why not Lolita then? Between you and me, that not too many similarities, to be honest. Oh, I adore the movie. So beautiful and so sad. Shouldn't it be The Auditor, or what do they stage usually? Well, that's probably a Soviet play, I suppose. I don't know it, to be honest. Or maybe I know it under the German name, because the Auditor. I'll think about that. If I know it, I'll let you know in the next video. And you have a reason to come back, you know, that's marketing strategy. I'll tell you right here. We need something more international. Yeah, right. For the American we play a British play. Yay! Olga D shook her head, looking at Samantha. Our carefree girl was eating an omelette. And how shall we do it? Shall I teach Samantha the whole Russian? Or, yeah, now I'm not sure how to pronounce that correctly. Kushat podano sentence will be enough. Stop it, Semyon. Go to the scene after the breakfast and discuss all the details with Jania. She is in charge. Jania is in charge. This is getting worse with every word of mine. No more words then. I am silent now. And angry. That seems rather reasonable. Oh, whoops. That was me skipping forward. Sorry. On the exit of the canteen, I suddenly faced Ulyana. I grabbed her sleeve before she could run away. What have you done yesterday? What are you talking about? I did nothing. Football. Remember? Ulyana plays as she pleases. You call that a play? I thought you were a goalie, not a ref. Your move was terrible and your behavior was worse. Let me go. Force her to apologize. Put her to shame. put her to shame. I don't know, man. Like, that sounds... I don't even know. Like, I don't know. I had bad luck with the decisions in this mod so far. Like, I never really understood what they wanted from me most of the time. But when you say in English, something puts something to shame, it's like something is really better than the other thing and makes the other thing look bad. That is how I know the phrase. No, I suppose put her to shame in this context probably is supposed to mean, or it really means it and my English is wrong, but it is supposed to mean like something, make her ashamed in front of everybody else. And that sounds stupid, so I force her to apologize. You must apologize to her. Now. Or what? I can't spank her, right? Oh, it's worth a try. Or I'm taking you to Olga D right now. I am sorry. It's kinda out of character, to be honest. It's not like Uljana was really afraid of Olga. Uljana hissed it with such hatred that I almost regretted my initiative. While I was thinking whether to release her, she pulled herself and ran away. She hates me so much. No, she doesn't. It's just... Maybe not before, but now she does. Well done, Master Negotiator. Okay, Master Negotiator just wants to see now what the other option would have been. What's wrong with you? Alright, you were carried away there, I understand, but how could you not apologize? I did nothing serious. Okay, I didn't need one. Okay, it's basically not that different. Okay. Anyway. She hates me so much. Maybe not before, but now she does. Well done, Master Negotiator. I'll talk to her later. It's okay, forget it. So I'm doing everything wrong, huh? We left the canteen and headed for the stage. Genia and Slavia were already there. And here comes my troop. Oh, I would say where your troop is. It's eating a horse in a ditch. Yeah, that's where it is. Huh? Oh well. I don't get it. Hello. Privyet. Just for the record, we didn't volunteer to anything. But Olga Dmitrievna... Now, because of the whole Olga D, I started... when it says Olga Dmitrievna, which is still hard to pronounce for me, as you may have realized right now, I try to say the whole name. I think I stick with Olga for now. Her job is to suggest, our job is to refuse. Nothing is happening. We all came here just to show our politeness. It's only you, and you're not very good at it. You think that Olga cares? Next time she will remember about our drama group is when we will be giving a tour in Paris. We are staging this play, and you can't get rid of it. You're not able to hide while you are living at Olga's. Well, you may run into the woods, but we will find you even there. Just accept the reality. Don't fight, guys. Nobody's forcing you, Semyon, but... What? Of course we are forcing him. Hello? I hate people who say hello. Privyet. Everyone smiled after Sam's silly response. Things calmed down a bit. Okay, let's assign some roles. But you're gonna need much more people. Sure. Ah, that's Slavia, whoops. Sure, I'll try to find them later. Let's pick our roles first. Wait. Why Romeo and Juliet at the first place? Why not? It's classic. Why don't you pick something a bit less romantic? I was about to say girlish, but who am I to complain? I don't want to come off as a dick, but when I see like major mistakes, I just correct them while reading. I hope you have no problem with that. It is decided. Well, despite of my directing functions, I'm also taking a role of Juliet, of the old apothecary, and Samantha will be our Juliet, as you may already guessed. Me, Juliet? Wow, but how should we do it? Like a silent show? Good question. You have calculated everything, but not the language barrier? That's adorable. Quit your mocking. For Samantha, we have the tics in English, for the rest in Russian. Here you go, take it. Well, that's actually a cool idea. Like, I really like that idea, actually. But no one will understand her. They don't have to, everyone knows the plot. The main things are intonation and gestures. I think that's kinda interesting. It can even turn into a new genre. But how would she know when to say her line? When others are silent. You know what to be silent is. Why don't you try it? Using the opportunity of secret negotiations, I turned to Samantha, speaking calmly. Waste of time. She's just, how to say, thriving on her power. Let's just leave and say we don't like acting or whatever. But I like the idea. Okay, maybe Juliet is too much for me. You're probably right, so let's leave then. This little girl wants to play Juliet. Back to the classics. I may be a bastard, but I'm not a fucking bastard. Yeah, I know that's some movie. I know that one, but I can't put my finger on it where it's from. Alright, I'm staying, but just for now. We need the Romeo now. A small group of pioneers who are watching our theater after those words disappeared entirely. Yeah. That's really how it is. Like, that's really how it is. Good. You know, what I like about this game, and what I liked about the main game as well. This gives you such a good vibe of, I mean, it's a camp, not a school. But still, it gives you such a school vibe, you know what I mean? Like, that... It has a good slice of life aspect. It kind of feels real in some aspects, you know? And Genia was sitting on the stage with this arrogant look of her. Like there are a dozen of actors lined in front of her, and now she has to choose between Marlon Brando and Laurence Olivier. Just between you and me. For Shakespeare, I choose Laurence Olivier. No freaking way. If I have to participate now, I'll pick the role myself. Less off to evils. I looked at the list of characters. I'll be Mercutio then. Romeo's best friend. Young playboy. And who will be Romeo? That's not the problem of Mercutio. Yeah. I gotta say, the humor of the mod is so far really spot on. You chose to play with a bunch of male roles. You should know how to drag the voice in. Good luck with that. I'll dig into it, but I have to admit the problem. Almost everyone is busy in other groups by now. At least we should find the small roles. We should find the small... Wait, what? Didn't you mean the big roles? Like, first of all, we should have a Romeo? I don't know. A gust of wind blew the papers out of the hand of Samantha. She rushed to pick them up, but few have already completed their way in the puddles. Don't worry, there are more copies in the library. I'll get one. Go with her. Staying here. That is actually a shit decision. Like, I'm Samantha. I'm Samantha's translator. Oh, God. Duty versus selfishness. How can you make me do this? I really want to go with Slavia. But on the other hand, it's my duty to stay with Samantha and translate. On the other hand, she has to make friends with her, and I am never selfish in these games, so I am it now. I'll walk with you. Samantha. Tu s nami. Sam, are you with us? What? I could read that better in Russian. I have no idea what these these letters together mean. I'll be right back. When we moved out of the scene a bit, I started questioning. What is the conflict between you and Olga? Oh yeah, we have to know that. So I was not only selfish. What conflict, why? I thought they would settle you with Samantha. Now it seems like that you are an outcast. I thought so too, but then it somehow turned out badly. That joke at the table, and I ruined her shirt. You should explain it. I can help. Thank you for your concern. but I don't want to impose or something. It's fine. Well, as you say. We met Lena in the library. She sat at the table, reading one of our prints. Hey, so you heard about the play. Do you want to participate? I can't. Lena was so kind to substitute Genia here. On the contrary, it would be better. What? On the contrary, it would be better. I don't know. It's a pity. We don't have enough actors. Yeah, but we can't leave the library empty. I suppose he means it would be better if Genia was here and Lena was playing the theater. I suppose that is what he meant. What a treasure to guard. Who would possibly take away Lenin's works? They are as heavy as the building itself. Now I'd take, like for real. I don't want to get into politics or anything, I really don't. But when I went into the library of the biggest town of my town, you know, I was really surprised because they have all of Lenin's works. And I found that cool. I found that actually cool, like having such diverse political library, you know? Yeah, but we can't leave the library empty. Oh, whoops, yeah, wrong button again, that was my fault. At least come to see us later. Sure, I will. Slavia took the copy and we went outside. Why don't you want to play Romeo, Semyon? Why should I? Why not? You know why. What about you? Do you want to play him? I will if needed. But what Romeo it will be. I can't even hide these hair. Well, who gives a fuck? I mean, it's an Italian in the 16th century or something. Do you believe that man had short hair? I do not think so. Just kidding. Like, who gives a... Like, for real, who gives a fuck if a woman plays a male role? Especially in a camp. Like, really. Anyway. Kidding or not, somebody should take this role. It was a bad idea from the start. Somebody should kiss her. And what if someone photographed it? It would go to the New Angeles Times front page. Pioneer seduces American princess. Yeah, that is a point. He even has kind of a point there. And especially he's 17, she's 13. How does that look? You are funny. No, he's not. He kinda has a point, really. Back to the scene, we found Genia fiercely arguing with Alisa. I'll take the guitar then. Not a chance. You don't need it here at all. All the stuff remains in place, no discussion. Do you intend on playing the guitar? Miku will play if we need music. To play on what? It's up to her to decide. She can take it back any time. No, because you're not taking it. No one will let you carry the guitar around the camp. It will be in my place, don't be stupid. We can't count the things already broken or lost in the very moment you laid hands on. Forget it. Damn, choke on it. Alisa walked past without noticing us. Ask for guitar, offer a role to Alisa, let her go. We'll save the game. Again. And we offer a role to Alisa. Because why the fuck not? But she will probably won't do that though. Wait, I mean she will do that in the end, but not right now. What? I thought maybe you'll join our play too? Me in your play? Are you overheated? Put a hat on your stupid hat. I didn't want to play too, but on the second thought it may be fun. So long. Wait, look here. Tybalt, right? I think Tybalt is a pretty cool guy. He duels the people and isn't afraid of anything. Maybe he happens to play on guitar. Why not? He is not. Yeah, I mean compromises. Why not? Well, maybe. It doesn't say that he isn't. Nobody plays on guitar in our play. Stop speaking nonsense. But how do they play serenades without an instrument? Guitar is the closest one to their balalaikas. They had balalaikas in Italy? I gotta start to thinking, where? I mean, I associate a balalaika with Russia, obviously. But I can't, I can't swear that it is from Russia, though. Not this type of guitar. Why not? We already have Romeo and Juliet who speak in different languages. Guitar is not a big deal. Have you heard about rock operas? Slavia moved closer to Genia and whispered something to her ear. Okay, do as you want. But I was against it, remember. You act like I already agreed on something. Don't you want to ask me? Fair enough. I'm taking the guitar, and I'll have a look at your text, but later. Maybe. Here! Samantha handed Elisa one of the copies and a marker. Leaflets were already sewn by our thoughtful Sam. Thanks. I'll go to my place. Too many people here. Elisa looked somewhat wistful while leaving. And off it goes, never coming back. She will return. I'm speaking about the guitar. Yeah, that might actually be though. That might be. So guys, I'll go look for more actors. And you here begin to learn your roles, okay? Good luck. Slavia left and Genia settled in the shade with a book. I regard this as a feel free to leave. We'll go then. Be here after the lunch. We returned to our houses. Everyone needs a little personal time. Or a lot. Laying on the bed, I realized that I don't want to look at the text at all. How do I shut the whole thing down? Samantha will be upset, but if this venture is destined to fail, it is better to end it fast. I was half sleeping for some time until somebody knocked at the door. Samantha came to pick me up for the lunch. Turned out I missed the signal. How do you miss the fucking trumpet? Like for real. This time Olga was missing, so we sat down with Slavia. Genia decided to eat alone, which in my opinion was a good decision. Any success in your searchings? Not really. Nobody wants to learn a big role. Maybe we should shorten the text. We will, but we shouldn't cut the lines of main characters. It's not that much actually. And don't forget, 2 languages means 2 versions. If we cut something, we should synchronize the rest. It's up to you actually. Great, I feel so important. I am the chosen one. Sorry, if only I knew English to help you. I don't know why that's something that sometimes happens. Whoops. Wait a minute, what? Yeah, really, I have no idea why that sometimes happens. I wonder if it's my new controller's fault, because that dude is an asshole. He screws me over all the time. Or if it is the mod's fault. Anyway, it's not a big deal. No, unimportant who's at fault. You are trying so hard, while Genia is just a barking dog. We would have dozens of actors without her. No, nothing would work without her. Well, nothing is working yet. You know, after Artec, I made this borscht at home, and it was actually good, almost as this one. But it wasn't red. Haven't found those beetroots. I've put some tomatoes in, not red enough. In America they don't have beetroots. Huh. Really? Borscht without beetroots is not borscht. It's an insult. Ah, and that was Semyon. Whoops. You may do so, but it will be another soup, not borscht. And how do you call it? I hope it isn't it's easier than borscht. Yeah, I'm pronouncing that wrong anyway. But, you know, you don't ask. No, you must be kidding. You don't need a special name for a cabbage soup. Fine, you asked for it. We call it... I don't know. Shchi? Whoops. What? Ah. God damn it. Okay, that was it. Okay, sorry, my bad. Probably. Or the controllers or the mods. After the lunch, we gathered at the stage. Same old faces. I have failed to find Romeo. I'm sorry. One guy promised, and now at my approach, he jumped in the water from the pier and swam out. Can you imagine? He was fully dressed. We might even start a wave of suicides here. Joking aside, it's time to decide something. And again, everyone looked at me. So be it, no way. Let's flip a coin. I think that is actually fair. I mean, even though it's coin flipping, it's probably... By the way, why does it say I already chose no way? I didn't choose that, did I? I at least can't remember. Let's flip a coin. What do you mean? It's simple. There's a coin. Toss it. Should it be tail? You are Romeo. If it is head, that means that I am Romeo. There is no other candidates, right? Of all the stupid things, this is your stupid thing of the day. Feel free to be Romeo then. Oh, do what you want. I see. Fine, let the coin decide. I explained the rules to Samantha. She asked again about the sides. Seemed pretty interested. I swear to God, coin tossing is definitely a thing in America. Here we go. The drums are rolling. Several onlookers who were watching us depicted a drum beat. Throw it to Samantha's feet, touch the coin and catch it. Well, who the fuck would... Oh yeah, there are actually people or referees who throw it to the feet. But I think that's kinda lame. Toss the coin and catch it. It's the tail side. Slavia's Romeo. So be it. Slavia smiled to Samantha, who seemed a bit confused. Sure, we'll do great. By assigning several secondary characters, we started reading the play by the rules. I wonder, is this mod really so diverse that you can play version 1 where Slavia's Romeo and one where Simeon is Romeo? Did the creator put so much work into this? That would be actually amazing. Like, really, really amazing. I think I'm going to end the episode here. We're already 26 minutes in. Last time I said I didn't want to make a 30-minute episode, even though I was nearly 30 minutes in. So we stop here. But, as mentioned, the mod seems really, really interesting. The story is interesting. I really like it. I hate to complain about the translation. I'm glad there is a translation. But, you know, sometimes it's really problematic because I just don't understand, you know. And then it sounds like I'm complaining, but it's more of like stating facts when I say I don't get it, you know. Because I can't act as if I do get it if I don't get it, you know. If I don't understand something, I have to state I don't understand. And then I move on, you know. So, as mentioned, I don't want to complain about the translation. I'm just so glad that there is one. Really, I'm just so glad that there is one. Because this mod seems really, really awesome. So, thank you everybody for watching. Come back for the next part. And I'll see you then. Bye bye.